Respected Joint Director of Animal Husbandry Department, Madurai, Dr. Balachandran, respected Joint Directors Sivagangai, Dr. Vishwanathan, the most respected retired Animal Husbandry, Additional Director of Animal Husbandry, Dr. Gopinath, and I cannot list all the names because there are many seniors who are known to me. So when I was doing BBSc, so many seniors were there, and many of you are here. And there are some classmates who have become officers, they are also here. And there are some junior friends who studied along with me at Madras Veterinary College or at VCR in Namakkal. And there could be some students also for whom I have taken classes. So, a very good morning to all. I am really happy to meet you all in this occasion. But before that, I just want to get an excuse from you that due to unavoidable circumstances, we were not able to make it in time. So we made you to wait. Please excuse me. And I used to tell the students when I take the class, when they come late, I used to advise them, don't come late hereafter, otherwise you will not be given attendance, otherwise you can go back. But once in a while, I go late to the class. So that time, students may look at me in a different way. But I used to tell them, train may start late, but passengers cannot reach the station late. Okay, so train is a teacher and the passengers are the students. So I'm not treating you as a student, but the fellow veterinarians who wanted to hear us, I think you have waited a considerably longer time here. So for that, I seek your excuse. And there are some office bearers of VS Association also. To all of you, I am really proud to wish you a very good evening this day. And when the Joint Director Animal Husbandry Madurai asked me to come over here to give a guest lecture on some topic along with the two of my colleagues who have come here, who have already completed their lectures. So I chose to give some lecture on measuring economic losses due to diseases in livestock and poultry. But this might be a new one because so we have been dealing with clinical cases, treatment, medicine, this and that. But we never attempted to analyze, estimate the economic losses due to diseases in the livestock. But we say often that these diseases are economically important. So how do you say these diseases are economically important unless you measure the losses that come out of them? Okay, so in fact, I am the odd man out in this group because I am not a practitioner. After BBSc, I have never touched the medicine, I have never touched the animal. Okay, so because I was there in the department for 6 months in a mobile veterinary dispensary, but unfortunately, I had to leave for higher studies, and that too because of a reason that the driver forced me to go out. The driver of the mobile veterinary dispensary, that AD was also sitting in the same office. So I will go there by 7 o'clock so that we will go to the village. So 1 or 2 days the driver will be ready, but the third day he will be lying under the vehicle. So once you see that he is under the vehicle, that you can come to know that the vehicle will not fly today. So he will do something, and most of the times the vehicle will not go. That time I felt that either I am unfit to be in the animal husbandry department, 156 millions but in betaine placenta it is only 63 million. And sheeppox and enterotoxemia in sheep in Dharmaburi district I calculated, and then that was 967 million and 406. And then metabolic disorders, milk fever and ketosis, 406 and 253 million. And consumption failures in dairy animals, it was 2066. That was also done in 2000 and 2003. And there are some diseases in poultry also, RD, IBD, colibacillosis, coccidiosis, which was about 16.23 per million layers. And lastly, foot and mouth disease, which was done by me in 2004 in Kaveri Delta region. It was 127. Here I want to emphasize, because there was an outbreak in Kaveri Delta in 2002-03, and I chose to collect data. There was one doctor, Nedunjelian in the ADIU, who helped me a lot. Now he is the AD there, and he knows each and every village where FMD was there. It started from the northeast part of Kaveri Delta region, the Kuttalam, and then it descended in the southwest direction, so up to Pudukkottai. Now what has happened, when I travel, so the date also it's coming very clearly when the virus travels, but in some pockets there was nil. It means that I'm not blaming anybody, but the veterinarians failed to record that, because the virus cannot jump, isn't it? It has to travel. So, but some veterinarians, but very unfortunately in the report I have submitted to the Director of Animal Husbandry, if somebody is recording a disease, he must be awarded. He must be given incentive. But in fact, what is happening? He is being punished, isn't it? So those people who have not recorded the disease are happy, but those who have recorded the disease are given additional job, put vaccine, this and that. Okay, but in the policy implication recommendation, I have given it to State Planning Commission, Director of Animal Husbandry, but I don't know they opened the book or not, but it is there. So, and then in the foot and mouth disease, some 2 years back we had very massive incidents. That time the Director of Animal Husbandry requested me to calculate that one, but I said no, I require at least 6 months time, sir, because this estimate was done in 2004, but now it is 2010 or 11. Now the severity of the disease may be different, the incidence rate may be different, isn't it, sir? Everything may be different. I have to rework. I cannot use the same formula to give you the loss. So that cannot be, that could not have been done. So they have stopped it. Now this cost of controlling disease, we will just skip this. Okay. So these are all the actions we take against the disease, right? Next one. Now again, the components of the disease control cost, there are some variable costs, there are some fixed costs. Variable costs will include the drugs for treatment, vaccinations, insecticides, syringes, needles, all these. Fixed costs may be the vehicle expenses, permanent staff salaries, office, administration, etc. Next. To conclude, loss due to diseases in livestock and poultry is significantly higher than the assumed figure. Is very significantly higher, but we are not attempting to estimate the losses. I have chosen only a couple of diseases, isn't it? There are so many other diseases. And then what is required is more studies are the need of the hour now. We have to do that one, and we have to infuse this particular animal health economics into the veterinary curriculum. So that has to be done. So these things, next slide. Now animal health economics is relatively a new discipline, it's just 50-60 years old. Okay. So but there are newer tools, newer